Good morning, everybody. Jamie Rickard, Operations Team 13 with your operational update. We'll start on the pyramid fire. All containment lines are still holding on the pyramid fire. We'll start down in Division Kilo. So for Division Kilo, these guys are continuing to secure and mop up hand lines. This is where we're seeing our most significant heat signatures on the IR. So crews continue to make access to those heat signatures. Moving into Division Mike. Division Mike is looking really good. We're actually going to be combining Division Kilo and Mike for tomorrow. A lot of this Division Mike is in a patrol status and all lines are holding. Going into Division Romeo. So working down into Romeo, there was a mix of dozer line and hand line. Some of that dozer line was slightly indirect in some places, so crews are getting in and trying to go more direct on that stuff just to button up anything so it doesn't heat up and cause any issues. Coming down in the south end of Romeo, that's all looking really good, secure, patrol and mop up, and moving around, and they're assisting Kilo. And they plan to utilize aircraft in Kilo again if they have any issues. So moving on to the ore fire. Division Alpha Zulu, our anchor point, continuing to hold. They are still having some issues with rollout in Alpha over the 1509 road, but nothing that's threatening. They've been able to secure everything. Moving up into Delta in the northern part of Alpha, fire's continuing to back down to the 1509 road. It's doing what they want it to, but they're just keeping it in check with aircraft. The plan is to bring fire from DP 33 and try to seal off this corner as fire backs down. So they're just keeping this in check until they have the right conditions to burn this out. They'll be using a mix of UAS, PSD, Type 3 with a PSD, and hand firing when they decide the right conditions are right for that operation. Moving into Foxtrot, they just continue to reinforce prep on the 1509 road, utilizing the time we have while we're waiting for firing to just continue to improve those holding lines. Division Whiskey. So Division Whiskey off the 827 road. They've been continuing to chunk along with the firing operation, keeping up with the main fire. Conditions haven't been that great for burning during the day. So they're kind of very slow going, and they kind of held up. Last night, they were able to get in and do some test fires and see how it would burn in the evening. And the conditions were actually better in the evening with the clear air. So they did a short piece in the evening and hung it up. And today, when resources go back in, they'll be continuing that operation if conditions are good. Trying to bring that, the goal for today would be to bring that up to DP 35 and around the corner and continue to progress. Going into Whiskey on this side, this is still all uncontained fire that continues to move into Flunky Creek. So this plan here is a road system that will connect from the 15 road back around to the 827 road. So there's a lot of equipment in there opening up old roads. Progress is going well with that, and there's one piece of line that equipment won't be able to get into. So they've got crews and resources scouting that out to see if we can tie that last piece in, and this would be the primary control features for the primary box. In addition, Division Whiskey is doing a ton of work on this contingency plan here in case this isn't a viable option when the fire gets to it and we're not having success holding it. So a lot of work's gone into this primary contingency box. This is complete, but they're continuing to improve it. And then we have a tertiary contingency box that's also being worked on. And like I said before, coming down into Division Zulu, this is all holding and looking really well. The fire is continuing to progress. They have a dozer line here that's got it checked up, but it's just kind of chunking along to the north along that dozer line. And end of report.